Okay, so we've got ourselves another trailer project. This was free from my dad. I did offer to pay for it, but he said no, says I can have it. So I wasn't going to turn him down. Need to do a little bit of work, but nothing much. Paint's flaking off in places. A little bit of filler there. It's going to get repainted anyway. Yeah, so it was a twin axle trailer on skinny 10-inch wheels. So we've binned them off. So we're going to put, well, I wanted to put bigger wheels on it, make it a bit higher. We've got a second-hand axle down on the floor, so we're going to be fitting that. So for now, all I've been doing, so you can see here, these are the original plates there, and there for the tandem axles that was on. So what I've done is I've extended the plate here to accommodate the wider holes on this axle. My welds aren't the best, to be honest with you, but you all know it's when it's being painted and everything. So yeah, been welded down the sides, at the back, down the middle, through the gap down there, so it's not going to move, and I've re-drilled the hole the same for that. So yeah, it's gonna get rub it down a bit and get a chassis coat of paint with some more grey. So for now I'm just gonna get it mechanically sound, get the brakes working and stuff. So yeah, it's an 8x4. I don't know what it is height wise, probably, I don't know, 5 foot maybe. Stacks of room inside. I've already been making some brackets at the top here so I can get a roof rack on it. Binned off the original lights, I'll show you them, because they were crap. So yeah, these weren't the best, these were just flapping about, so scrapped them, and I've made up these contraptions here. So I had these, what is it, lying about, these light protectors. So I've welded a mounting plate at the side, a mounting plate in the middle. We've got LEDs and some fogs, so they're ready to go on. So I was thinking for some uses for this trailer, and instantly I thought, you know what, tiny camper. There's loads of people doing it on YouTube and making them and what have you, so why not have a go? But inside, stacks of room. I've already stripped out all the old crappy wood that were in it, because it only came up to halfway anyway. So yeah, it's a blank canvas really. I mean, I'm 6'4", so with plenty of room for a bed inside. There's some sort of light inside, which probably goes to that up there, I reckon. Yeah, it's going to look good. Not decided on the colour yet. I'm probably going to paint it all black, to be honest with you. Get rid of this awful grey. But yeah, I've got some bigger wheels on the floor down there somewhere. Yeah, like I said, the brackets are ready for the roof rack. Probably cut some holes in here, the side for some windows. If I can get some sliding windows from a Defender, that'll probably look alright. Ladder on the side, you know, the score, awnings, etc. Yeah, so that's it for now. I'm going to break open this tub of paint and get this chassis painted, and I'll cut back in. Okay, so it's the day after. We've got all the chassis painted up. As you can see, it's got a nice and glossy finish. I've also done the axle, put that on, done the brake cables. So you can see that looks a lot better. I've used hard wearing, just a grey gloss that I had lying about. I've just finished setting all the brakes up so they all work. So now I can tackle the bodywork now. Get all this rubbed down, Look for some windows, get them cut in, and see it take some shape. So we'll leave that there for now. We'll come back in a bit. Okay, so it's more work on the trailer time. I've already done the axles, so that's done. We're now moving on to bodywork. As you've seen in the clip before, I've put some brackets on for some gutter mounts for the roof rack when I find one. In fact, I've seen one on Facebook Marketplace, so I'm going to message the guy, see if he's still got that, because at £50 it's cheap. So yeah, you see how far I've got. We're not going too mad on it. All I'm using is a wire brush attachment on a drill. I just want a rough key, because we're going to be painting this in bed liner. I've taken out all the filler that was in it, because that was all peeling and cracking anyway. Somebody hadn't done a good job of that, so I'm not bothered about the dents. I could even just hammer them out from the other side, to be honest with you, straighten them out. Same there, there's a few ripples. Like I'm not too fussed. Bed liner will cover most of it anyway. So we need to get these lights off, those handles, and then we can rub down the front. And same with the back door, because this green looks crap anyway. Take these reflectors off, take the bracket off for that, the lights. And once that's done, then we can start spraying. I'm also looking for some windows for the side, ideally some Defender windows with the sliding glass, and they can go on either side of there. It'll probably be, I don't know, somewhere in the middle there. I'll have to cut a bit of the section of the centre out there and reinforce it, but that's not an issue. But that's where we're up to at the minute. I'm not going to bore with you filming, rubbing it down and stuff. I'll just cut in again on the next part of the video, probably in part 2 of it all sanded. Then we'll start applying some paint and cutting the window in, so that'll be in part 2. But the chassis is all done anyway, that's all been painted. Looks quite good. Yeah, that's as far as we got with it. So tune in again for the next part.